Papa. Dito ang karo ay baba.
Datang.
Oh, sorry.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. The Nakim channel. Hey, hi, how are you? How are you doing? Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm not sure if you can hear me. Please do comment if you can hear what I am saying. I am well, thank you. Welcome, Rutendo. Hi. Thank you for joining. I'm not sure if my audio is okay, guys. Kindly share if you can hear me properly. Okay, the Nakim channel, you can hear me well. As usual, you are here, Rutendo. You are my biggest supporter. I appreciate you. So, for today's discussion, it's quite an interesting one. I'm sure you can all tell from the title of this live broadcast. It's home management and mental health. So, because I did not want to make it seem like I'm referring to women only to say homemaking, I decided to change it to home management. That way, it can encompass both sexes, male and female, the husband and the wife. So that's what we are going to be discussing today. So it's an open discussion. You guys can air out your views in the comment section. You can share what you think about the topic of discussion. So, the title being home management and mental health, uh, coping with stress and anxiety as a family. This involves how you, as the wife, or you, as the husband, cope with managing your home in terms of finances, in terms of chores, everything that has to do with how you manage your house. That is what we're going to talk about today. So, when it comes to women, we know that women, most of us, are the ones who are the drivers, the driving force behind chores, making sure that everyone is fed, everyone looks good, the house looks good. You wash, you clean, you do everything, you cook. And if you're a working, if you're a working mom, that's just twice the work for you because um, besides work, now you have to tend to the house as well. So at the end of the day, that can be quite stressful. So that is what we need to discuss today. How do you identify the stresses that comes with you being a wife or with you being a husband? For example, for your husband, you know that for your home to be managed well, you need finances. You need finances. The finances are going to be used to 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 make things happen around your house, around your household. So how do you identify that all these have become overwhelming for me and I'm now actually stressed? Or maybe you can't provide for your family enough, or maybe if you're a woman you don't feel like you're being competent enough as a wife, as a mom, juggling around your chores. So yeah, the floor is yours, guys. How do you identify stresses that evolve around you being a wife or you being a husband? The comment section is open for you guys to share your own experiences, how you identify the stresses of your homes. At home with you, welcome. Welcome, sis. Thank you for joining. I've already opened up the discussion. I'm just asking how you identify the stresses around you being. I believe that, yeah, with you, yeah, you are a working mom, at the same time you do a lot of homemaking as well. So I just wanted to understand and throw it out there. Let us discuss what causes the stress to come to you, and how do you identify the stressors around home management as a wife, or maybe how does your husband identify that he is stressed? Yes, that's true. That's true. That's true. So the Nakim channel has commented and said, I think it's all about planning, um, what to do and when. So yeah, I've realized that the times when I just want to throw everything in and say I'm doing everything today without planning, then I am completely burnt out. Like I am at the end of the day, after doing all the chores that I need to do, after doing everything that I said I'm set out to do, if I did those things without properly planning, then I'll just be a miserable person at the end of the day. And sometimes it's because you don't plan. Sometimes it's because you don't plan properly, that you think that being a wife is overwhelming, being a stay-at-home mom is overwhelming. But when you properly plan out your day or your days, to say Monday you do A, Tuesday you do B, and so forth and so on, I think things will become much easier. Okay, so this is interesting. Rutendo says, as a mom and housewife, chores can really become overwhelming sometimes, but I have just learned that taking a breather is not a crime. Imba itize. So anyone who doesn't understand what imba itize means is the house or your home won't probably run away from you if you take a breather and just say, I'm going to rest. So my husband has times when he asks me that we are just two adults in this house. Why do you stress yourself so much by saying, I need to clean the kitchen, I need to clean the living room? Like, there is no one here to come and bring dirt into our home. We all know that it's just two adults in this house. The house can just go a day without being cleaned and it will be okay. Don't put too much pressure on yourself. And sometimes because I put that pressure on myself, then I think he notices that. That's why he tries to tell me to 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 stop. At home with you, planning is key, but sometimes things doesn't go as planned, especially with kids around. That is true. That is true. Kids bring a different dimension into everything. Kids just change things. I almost didn't do this live because of kids. I planned this live. I planned it all, but then if those little bundles of joys start dictating what you need to do, you cancel every plan. You cancel every plan. I agree with Rutendo. It's important to do what you can, Panguva Iyoyo. That's true. Um, I know the Nakim channel and at home with you have YouTube channels. You are YouTube channels. So I'm not sure if you would be willing to join me in this live. Please do say if you would be willing to join me in this live so that I can schedule and say maybe from this time to this time, you will be our guest Then from this time to this time, then Nakim will be our guest. I'm not sure though if Ru you can be a guest. I would have to experiment on that so that we do an interesting conversation. We have an interesting conversation where you are all part of the conversation. True, you just do the most important things and the rest can wait. That is true. That is true. That is true. And also no one is coming to audit you, hey, to say, did you clean your house today? Why didn't you do your laundry today? So yeah, at home with you, what works for me, I delegate. I don't, I don't, and I will not try to be a superwoman by doing everything that needs to be done. I do what I can, and I feel tired. And if I feel tired, I stop and continue another time or day. That's uh, that's a good that's a good initiative to take, to just give yourself a break and not like really try to take everything onto your shoulders. Like it can be really stressful. All right, it's okay. Oh, thank you. So yeah, that is our first point of call, just identifying. So we've pretty much identified that most of the times it's just lack of planning. And sometimes if there is planning, then there are other things, there are other factors that contribute to the stresses around home management. Um, yeah, so I'm not sure if you'd like us to continue exploring the causes of stress, or you'd want us to. Okay, okay. Another thing that works for me is investing in gadgets, be it cleaning or cooking gadgets. Yes, 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 yes. I've seen that this works. So especially if you invest in cooking gadgets that you know won't, that you know will make your life in the kitchen easier and faster. Amen. Amen to that, because wow, we need to realize that we have moved past the traditional way of doing things, the traditional way of lighting a fire, and lighting a fire so that you cook mazondo for the whole day, you cook course hill for the whole day. We are past that. We are past also the time where you have to kneel, be on your fours so that you clean the floors. That's why there are mops these days. That's why there are vacuum cleaners these days. In the kitchen, that's why there are multi cookers. You name it. Things that make things easier for you in the kitchen, around the house. Yeah, those are just things that will help manage your stress. I don't know if it's only me, but when I feel lazy, I go on YouTube, watch clean with me videos. After that, I'll be so motivated to clean my house. It's not just you. It's not just you, Rutendo. The reason why I have shifted to homemaking is because I realized how motivated I became when I watched other people cleaning their homes. There's If you all watched my first cleaning video where I said my house was infested with roaches, the strength that I had carrying around furniture in my house, when my husband watched that video, he was like, Is this you? Is this you lifting the bed? And I told him that I felt motivated on that day because I had just watched a cleaning motivation video. So if you watch those, trust me, things will be easy for you and your mood will be elevated. And you will see, you know, before you get married, when you see your moms doing everything on their own, you think, ha, my mom doesn't want to sit down, my mom doesn't want to rest. But when you're motivated, when you are motivated, you don't want to sit down. When you see things cluttered, you just want to fix it because you are motivated. But when you are not motivated, girl, some good music can make cleaning a breeze. Trust me. It's not only you, Ritendo. Those YouTube videos really motivate, and putting loud music helps as well. It's good that we are agreeing on these things. At home with Adele. Hi, sis. Welcome. Welcome. You are the person who motivated me to do this video. Your second from last video, where you were talking about being overwhelmed when you're cleaning your walls and everything. And I just thought, how do people manage the stress that comes with being homemakers? Because being a stay-at-home mom, one on its own, is a job. Being a stay-at-home mom who works, and as you said, Adele, that time is at least now I still have one bundle of joy who's just 8 months old. I can imagine when he grows up. If I feel overwhelmed now, how about when he grows up, when he is running around the house, toppling each and every type of furniture down, screaming on top of my voice? Guys, this needs prayer. So Adele, we were just discussing on how you identify that you are now overwhelmed, or how do you motivate yourself even when you are overwhelmed? What are the motivators that makes you want to do something when you feel like, hi, I can't? Ha! I'm scared. I am dreading that time because right now he's starting to crawl and is learning to stand while leaning on something. But already I can tell that there is disaster ahead. There is disaster. I can already tell. That, wow. And me, I am a very emotional person. So I think the very first days I will cry a little bit. Then I'll be okay. And how do you guys manage the stresses that come with hosting people in your home? That's part of homemaking. That's part of home management. How do you manage the stresses of hosting people in your home? How do you plan things around that? Because I also know that if you don't plan well, and if it feels like your guests didn't enjoy the stay in your home, you'd also start doubting yourself or questioning yourself. So how do you guys plan, or maneuver around you having to host friends or relatives in your home. Uh, Sometimes it just gets, I don't know, overwhelming. Reminds me of a video I watched, someone saying don't be so worried about keeping your house in order when you have kids or written walls. Very soon they will be going to colleges and your house will be empty. Wow. Wow. Yeah, that's true because time moves fast, hey? Time moves so fast. Before you know it, they are gone. Before you know it, even our parents, right now, I know that just yesterday we were their babies, and right now we are gone. We have our own homes, we have our own problems to deal with. Yeah, they just think we have to embrace everything. Kids will be kids, hey? You can't like limit your kids to say you can't do this, you can't write on walls, because that's how they grow, that's how they develop. So you can't like really try to hold them back. I have learned to say no if I feel that I'm not in a good space to have people around. That's good. That's a great way of avoiding unnecessary drama. That's a good way of avoiding unnecessary drama and unnecessary pressure on yourself as well. Because if I can't host you, please understand. If I can't host you today, please understand. It doesn't mean there's anything wrong with you, but it's just that I'm not in the right state of mind to have visitors. And also, not being in the right state of mind means you can't go out, all out to like accommodate your visitor. So I think you're right. You just have to develop that to say no. When I can, I can. When I can't, I can't. All right, all right. I think this is an interesting discussion so far. So I had planned it in a way that we say we identify what causes the stress, then we talk about the coping mechanisms. But I see that we are just identifying and also stating the coping mechanism. So I like how this is going. All right, Adele. What we were just talking about, kids, hey? No, we will be here. You go and tend to the kids. We will be here. I invite friends to help me with cooking, and if it's a lot of guests, and before I invite you, I have to plan before it, some days before. Yeah, that's good. It works because that's another thing actually. You invite, let's say, 5 families to your home, then some of those visitors do not help you with the dishes, at least the dishes. And after they're gone, you just have to deal with the dishes on your own. Bama. Yeah. And imagine after you go out to cook for everyone and they don't do the list of just helping you with the dishes. Mm. At least you know that when I'm inviting someone, they're going to come but they're going to help me cook. They're going to help me clean. At least you know that when someone is gone, you don't have to have the stress of saying, oh, I went all out cooking for people. Now I am dealing with hosting them. I have to clean up my house after they are gone. Mm, growing up growing up is a trip. I find myself like, so Rotendo, when you're the next time that you say that you're not there, I'm going to pop up. Yeah, cooking and cleaning always takes up too much time, hey? Guys, do not forget to give this live a thumbs up and also share that so that we get other people over here so that they can also watch this live and be part of the conversation. I think everyone just wants to be the best hostess they can be for their guests, you know. So it's better to host people when you know that you are well prepared. So just an interesting question I'm going to pose over to you ladies. How often do your partners help you with chores around the house? Do you ask do you ask them, or they just do it because they want to help you? And if they do not help you, do you feel what's the word? Does it hurt you when your partner doesn't help you with chores, or what? What happened, Nakim? Hello. Oh, okay, okay. Welcome back. I was saying, how does the issue of sharing chores go around in your household? Does your partner help you with chores here and there, or they just say it's the woman of the house's responsibility? You're going to deal with everything on your own. Do you have to ask for help, or they help you out of the kindness of their heart? Well, that's good. That's really good. So there are times when you are just resting and he is cooking for you. I love, 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 love that. The only thing my husband can do is cook or take care of the kids. Everything else he can't. But and you are the one who is going to clean after him after he cooks. At least he would have helped you cook, girl, and he can take care of the kids. So that's something. That's something. When I first got married, my husband would help a lot, like with everything, e.g., laundry, when I did not have a machine. But now, he's lazy. I think at some time they just pull back a little. My husband helps when he wants to help. And sometimes I have to ask. Sometimes I have to ask. But when it comes to our son, if he sees that I'm very busy, then I know that he's going to jump in and help me. I know that on weekends I am rested. He is the one who is in the kitchen, toiling in the kitchen, and I'm resting. I know that on Saturday and Sunday I'm rested, but on Monday to Friday he'll be busy at work, and you can't say nothing to him. He will only help you with the dishes because he wants to, not because he feels obliged to, but because he wants to. Yeah, you know that there are some things that you just need to do as the woman of the house, because if you let your partner do it, you'd wish that you'd just done it on your own right from the start. It will feel like you are doing it all over again. Ooh, oops, 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 oops. Ah, so which marriage, which bed marriage is being preached out there? Because you ladies enjoy being cooked for here and there. So the people who complain about marriage, which ones are those? Because obviously you are, it's not here. It's not here. You are not the ones they talk about. Yes, sometimes it's just easy for you to just say, I need help with ABC, because they can't guess. They can't take a guess to say you need help or you're overwhelmed or you're feeling bent out or something. Sometimes you just need to say it there and there that, could you please help me with this? And sometimes if you don't ask for help, that is where we'll go back to those stresses and burnouts we were talking about, because you're just overwhelming yourself with everything. Like, just saying you will do it, you will do it, you will do it. Welcome back, Adele. Welcome back. I hope the kids are okay now. No, we were just talking about how our partners help around the house, maybe to manage the load on yourself. How does your partner help you with chores and everything? Do you ask, or they do it on their own? out of the goodness of their heart, when they see that it's now too much for you, do they get up and help you, or you have to ask first before they help? No, it's like what you're doing is not work, really. What you're doing, no, it's not work. Sometimes I feel like husbands, men, I feel like w- what we do is just part of being a woman. It must not make you complain. Exactly. They take chores very lightly. Mm. Even if you have a washing machine routine, even if you have that washing machine, you must not be tired. Why are you tired? It's not like you are the one who is washing the clothes. It's what I've been told. You are tired from what? From laundry. It's not like you're the one who was washing the clothes. Hmm? The washing machine was doing the washing for you, so you can't be tired. Which ladies, Adele? Which ladies? Your girls. So, ladies, how do you know, after all has been said and done, how do you know? How do you realize that I'm actually stressed right now, or I'm experiencing burnout, or I am not okay? How do you how do you notice that? How do you realize that? Does your mood change? What's that identifying factor that awakens you to say you are now stressed because of your chores, or you are now feeling overwhelmed? What's that one pointer that you know that always happens? That one thing that will make you then tell yourself to take a breather and just take it one day at a time. Oh, your network. I see. I'm so sorry, sis. Yeah, the ladies should definitely help in the kitchen when they visit. Yeah, the men can be in the lounge or be wherever and being the men that they are. But at least if you came here come and help me in the kitchen. Don't make me toil on my own. Like it doesn't work. I shout a lot, kids and hubby. I won't be in a mood to talk. Well, I'm very I'm not like you, Richendo. Me, I am very moody, but I won't be shouting. I will just be giving you one word answers. I will just be like, if you ask me, um, where is this and this and this and this, I'll just be like, like if I am stressed, I become moody and I don't talk. You you be in a mood and you talk. Oh, you won't be in the mood to talk. Okay, we are the same. So we are the same. Hey, what do you do? Hey, Tino. You shout. I don't shout well, sis. I don't shout. You are better you shout. I rather not say anything. I like no, I don't want to say anything because I don't want to say the wrong things. So when I'm stressed, I'm just like quiet and quiet myself. Then when I'm okay, then yeah. Don't we all, yo? Don't we all? Guys, my son is now becoming a problem. So I think we'll end this live pretty soon. Hey, what do you do? I think we're going to end this live pretty soon. So I think I'm just going to hop on to the next thing that I want to discuss. I can't explain the feeling, but I just know that I need to be alone. So usually I go for a walk or to the mall alone. That's very effective. That works. Guys, I am coming. I am coming back just now, 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 now. I'm back. Ah, yeah, being taking a breather is really a great idea. It just makes you refresh your mind and you come back okay. Yes, please. Yes, please. Yes, please. Yeah, kindly share how you manage. And also because you are a working mom, how do you manage? Wow. do now? When my son wants my attention, he wants it right there. There is no discussions around it. Yeah, we are waiting. How do you manage it? I have 3 kids. I try to clean before I go to bed. Once everyone is asleep, I give myself a few minutes to tidy up. My older one does help as well. I remember your old one. She is so cute. She is so cute. Your relationship is amazing, by the way. The relationship that you have with your daughter is it's beautiful to watch. Yeah, cleaning before bed helps. I see that every time that I commit myself to clean before I go to bed, I am rest assured that tomorrow I'm going to start on a clean slate. I will have less chores than when you are worried that the kitchen is looking a mess, the house is looking a mess. You have to tidy up every space when you wake up. Homemaking can be a good thing if you manage it well, but it can be a stressful thing if you just let it spiral out of control. So the last thing that we're going to talk about before wow, wow, before before things get broken in this house, I will let's just discuss the last thing that's on the agenda before we end this live, guys. Um, what types of uh self-care self-care tips and tricks do you have to share so that others can also benefit from them if they are feeling overwhelmed or stressed. How do you prioritize your mental health? What do you do to revive yourself again? Um, Yahoo said she takes a walk. Some might take a break by reading a book. Some might take a break by reading their favorite show. For some, even going out to get new hair or nails is a way of just pampering yourself, giving yourself self care, so that the times when you'll be stressed with chores won't count. How do you then prioritize your self care? What do you do? What are the things that you do for yourself, for your self care, so that you know that if you feel good, you're going to take care of your family the best way you can? What are the tips and tricks? Some love taking good baths. What is that one thing that you know that after doing this, if I was feeling stressful, overwhelmed, then I'll be okay after that? What is that one thing before we close or before we end our life? What is that one thing that you know you swear by and say, if I am stressed, if I go and get new hair, if I do some proper maintenance, if I read a good book, if I watch a good movie, then I'll be good to go? What are your coping mechanisms? What are the ways, which are the ways that you prioritize your mental health and your self care? Because if you do not take care of yourself first, then it's highly unlikely that you'll be able to take care of the family. If you just let yourself go, it's highly unlikely that you'll be able to take care of the people around you. So, what are those things? Me personally, I am a K drama fan. I am not ashamed to say it. I am a Korean drama fan. So, when I feel like I just need to take the stress off, then I know that I'm just going to watch Korean dramas. I used to be a fan of novels, but lately I've not been reading that much. But that's how I take stress. I take care of myself. Sometimes I just maybe listen to music, some good music, then I know that I'm okay, I'm good to go. Yes, yes, yes. Taking a long shower with nice smelling shower gel really revives me, girl. Thank you. And I recommend nice smelling shower gels we use this. Right now I am using the Dove range. Love, 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 love it. And also those spritzers. Love, 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 love them. They make me feel good about myself. Wow. Wow. Guys, what is it with baby boys and mischief? What is it really? I love smell. Wow. I love smelling good after a bath. But I react badly to strong perfumes. But I realized also heavenly sprinkles are the bomb. They are. They are. So my son just hurt himself while he was crawling. So I think now he needs some mother's love. So I think we should wrap up, guys. Wow. That's a question. I'll leave it to the flow. The flow will answer you. There is a question here, ladies. Please respond. Please respond. Yeah, that's a good idea. We can talk about this some other day. Let me go and turn to the bundle, guys. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for your support. I had fun on this live. We will definitely do this again, and I hopefully next time I'll be able to add Adele, everyone of you guys, every one of you. So thank you so much for joining. Thank you for being loyal royalty. We are royalty here. So thank you so much for joining, and I will see you on Friday for our official video. I know you were probably wondering why I'm doing a live today, just because I miss you guys, and I'm just feeling like one day per week is just a little. So I just decided to do this live. If you want more lives, I can definitely do that every Sunday, same time, same place. It's a date. But as for the regular videos, it's still on Friday. Friday, it's a date. Oh, Nakim, you just came back. Thank you for coming back, but I am leaving. We are leaving because I have to tend to my son now. I feel you, Rutendo. Sometimes I just feel like, oh, should I post more? Then at the same time, I want to give you guys great content. So I just don't want to bombard you with things that are of less quality. I want to give you quality. Yeah, that's a good reason. So that's about what? Four, 3, 4 times a week. Bye. Love you guys. Bye. God bless you for me. God bless you for supporting your girl. And I'll see you next time. Bye.